Hi everyone, welcome to the BT Investing Forum. This is Brian Torres, and today we are going to be talking about how do I become a millionaire, right? The million dollar question. So we're going to be talking about how to become a millionaire with investing. So what is investing? Investing is the act of transferring money into an asset with a proven record for the purpose of generating a constant and sustainable return for a predetermined period of time. Generally, this time is 25 plus years. Okay, but today we're going to also be talking about maybe a quicker time frame. Let's take a look at that. So three things to consider. The first is the principal amount, right? So the principal amount is the amount of money that you start with plus any additional contributions. These additional contributions are usually monthly, okay? The second factor to consider is time. So time is the total amount of time that you plan on keeping your money in the investment without touching it. The third factor is the rate of return. The rate of return is the annualized percentage rate that your money grows at. Okay, so let's take a look at these three different scenarios. Okay, so we're going to be using a compound interest calculator. Okay, and the first scenario is, right, the first scenario is in order to become a millionaire in 30 years, okay, this is the least aggressive scenario. So to become a millionaire in 30 years, how much money do we need? Well, we're going to need an initial investment of $1,000, and we're going to need to add $500 monthly, right, with a rate of return of 10%. 10% is more than achievable for the passive investor, okay? Now, take a look over here at our right. So we can see that, after 30 years, this original $1,000 plus the $500 added monthly will turn into $1 million with a 10% rate of return. You can also note over here from the graph, the blue represents down here, the blue represents the amount of contributions that you've added. So notice that should you have just added, saved this in a bank, your contributions would have totaled $181,000, right? So the total principal is $181,000. Your money has grown, of those $181,000, your money has grown $824,000, okay? Now let's take a look at the second scenario. So the second scenario, we're gonna cut the time in half, and now we're talking about 15 years, right? How do I become a millionaire in 15 years? Some of you may wanna know how much money do I need in order to become a millionaire in 15 years? How much money do I need to start with, and then add monthly? So in order to become a millionaire in 15 years, you need to have $10,000 to start with, and you need to add $2,600 monthly, right? So as you can see here, after 15 years, you'd become a millionaire. Okay, you'd have $1,034,000. Now, in this second scenario, your contributions are now $478,000, and your interest is $556,000. But after 15 years, you're a millionaire. Some of you may be asking, okay, how do I do it in 10 years? So let's take a look at how much money you need to add monthly to become a millionaire after 10 years. So we're going to keep the principal amount, or the initial deposit of $10,000 the same, and then we're going to add $5,100 every month. So if you add $5,100 every month, after 10 years, you will be a millionaire. Now, once again, this is over here highlights that, in 10 years, your total principal, or the total amount of money that you've contributed, is $622,000, which is a considerable amount, but your money has grown by $380,000, which is also a considerable amount. So, this is after 10 years. How do I become a millionaire? Well, you need to start with $10,000 today and add $5,100 monthly. Okay, obviously you can tweak these numbers in different ways and forms where maybe you start with less, but you add more monthly. But on average, this is how much money you need in order to become a millionaire after 10 years with the 10% rate of return, which is more than achievable by the passive investor. Okay, so let's like, follow, and subscribe. My Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube are all at the BT Investing Forum. I will put the link below. In the videos to come, we're going to talk a little bit about how, in what do you invest? First of all, how do you invest? In what do you invest? And just more of the general questions that us new investors and even semi-experienced investors have. So once again, like, follow, and subscribe at the BT Investing Forum.